Hi everybody, it is a lovely, just finished raining Sunday. It is Father's Day and I'm here with you to share yet another lovely tool from the 30 Days to Being You challenge, which I'm kind of skipping a day in and out over wherever, but I keep going back to the tools in order. So tool number 7 from the 30 Days of Being You challenge is called light and heavy. And it sounds kind of weird. Light and heavy? What the heck are light and heavy? So when you begin to listen to your body, hi Fernanda, when you begin to listen to your body is this amazing, amazing, amazing sensory, sensational, phenomenal awareness of awareness unit, for lack of a better word. It is something that it is your kind of buddy for being able to perceive and to see and to work your way through the world, or play your way through the world. And you do that by, have you ever gotten those like little tugs in the tummy or little like, all this information comes through our body. There's a lot that we perceive through our body, and there's lots more that goes well beyond a little tiny Facebook Live video. But just to get you started, heavy and light are the way that you can tap into what works for you. They're basically like a GPS for your life and living. If something lightens up, if you perceive your body just almost expanding or relaxing, or you get a smile, whether these set of lips, the other set of lips, or whichever, but you get this smile in your very being, a certain like space in your being, that may be very true for you. Now sometimes it's a little more cognitive, generally not so much, because it's a split-second awareness. See, the thing is, we tend to think through our lives. We tend to, well, that's what we're taught, really. I was taught you have to be intelligent, you know? Life is about having to work your way through it, and you have to study, and you have to be educated, and if you have that, then that equals success. Interesting point of view. The last, I don't know, like 10 years of my life basically have been about undoing the head stuff, the head tripping, the figuring things out, the making everything make sense, and actually being able to perceive it. We have these amazing senses in our body that are like a guidance system, if you will. You can perceive when something's not so good. You can perceive when you walk into a room and people are angry. You can perceive when you're excited about something. You can perceive so much with this amazing, 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 amazing body that we have. And that's what this tool is about. It's about getting out of here and about actually tapping in. The first bars class that I ever took years and years ago was, I was really lucky, really good at finding my facilitators. And this class was with Danielle Carter, who later on co-wrote the book, Right Body for You, with Gary Douglas. And in this, this was before the book was published, and I was there in her living room, and we were having the bars class, and she said, well, just ask your body, is it light or heavy? And I said, you know, Danielle, I've seen this in different things. I've seen the words light and heavy, but I keep looking for, through my head, what is light and heavy? So she said, awesome, use your body. So I didn't bring a drink with me, but I'm gonna step back so you can see my body, and you can see how I'm using. For years, I used my body as a pendulum based on what Danielle had shown me. She said, body, would you like to drink bleach? Woo! My body went back. Back, for me anyway, is no. Body, show me yes. Body, show me no. Body, what's light for me is what's my yes. Body, what's heavy for me? That's my no. So she asked, hey, do you want to drink bleach? My body just went back so quickly. It wasn't cognitive. I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to start analyzing what are the after effects of drinking bleach in the body. Didn't have to do anything like that. It was just an easy breezy no. And then yes, whether it was water or coffee or whatever else, as long as we're tuned into our body, we can begin to perceive it. Now, the more through the years I've been playing with these tools for a little while now, since 2011, And the more I've actually asked my body a question, not assumed, not imposed my point of view on it, not impelled my point of view on it, but literally just been willing to ask questions, the more I've been able to receive the sense of lightness, the sense of ease, or the sense of no, heaviness. Oh, that's not for us, kind of a feeling as well. And what's really cool, and the reason I said this is like a GPS for your life and living, yes, you could do that about if you're gonna drink bleach or Coke or water or whatever, but you can use it for everything. Do I go out with this person? What will my life be like? We've got a lovely question. What will our life be like in 5 years? Or for me, 5 years is too damn short. So in 5 years, 50 years, 500 years, 5,000 years, if I choose this, light or heavy? And what will my life be like in 5 years, 50 years, 500 years, 5,000 years? Could even push it beyond that too, if I don't choose this. And it's never just my life, it's actually the whole world, because consciousness includes everything and judges nothing, and we are part of oneness, we are part of consciousness. When we choose for us, it includes everything else that's around us too. So when you ask a question, when you actually tap in and perceive and allow yourself to perceive and trust that you are perceiving, then you don't do that double step kind of, did I not? That's doubt. We're not going there. Yeah, so when you get that first snap second, or that's your truth. May not be true for anybody else, but that's your truth. So you can get such an easy sense. You see a class, you just get this like, that. Not from logic, not from cognitive, not from fear of missing out. Just this like, you can perceive that expansion, that lightness in your world if you choose it. And you can also perceive when something isn't for you. And it's as easy as knowing that you know you better than anybody else can. So when you have this light and heavy, is this true or isn't this? You know, this is where you're beginning to perceive, and you're beginning to like exercise this muscle of knowing that you know, and empowering yourself, trusting yourself that you'll know what's going to create greater in your life. And it's as easy as choosing it. And you can do it. I remember I would stand, at Starbucks and look at the menu and forward, backward on whatever I would see. And then, my eyes would light up on something and boop, I knew that thing was for me at the moment. But then I realized my body's quite aware. So sometimes I was picking up the person in front or behind me in line wanted as well. That was a little goofy. But you ask questions. So is this really for us, body? Is this what you'd like? And it's just as easy as asking a question, not functioning from this is what you've always done, and not functioning from, well, this is the appropriate, right, good, perfect, and thing to eat or drink or choose or whatever else. It's what's true for you. And if you're willing to use this tool of light and heavy, and each day ask, what's going to expand my life? What's going to create greater? What's going to be even more fun for me? You never know what it is, but you get to choose it. And you get to choose it by actually playing. How can I perceive if it's not light or it's not comfortable? Okay, so that split second, after you get that split second awareness, is when we begin to analyze and go into mind fucking ourselves. When we start to try to figure anything out, we've gone out of awareness, and what we're trying to do is fit something into what we think is right, good, perfect, and correct, or what's going to create us as the winners or losers or whatever else to fit into this world that we live in. When we're willing to trust that split second knowing, and it's quick, awareness is super feather fast, feather light and super fast. And when we pick up on it, and it could be by the leaning of your body. The thing is, and this is important to know as well, when you're actually asking questions while using the light and heavy tool, letting go of any point of view that you may have. I've seen people in classes, oftentimes in bars classes, foundation classes, we offer sugar, salt, water, and obviously energy as well. And so there'll be things, and snacks that are not fruits, kale chips, whatever. They'll be Coke and chips and sometimes even a container of salt for people to put on their hands and lick, because that's what our bodies require during class. So, you know, when somebody says, no, I don't drink Coke. Nope, I don't do Coke. I do healthy stuff. Then I ask them questions about what conclusions they have about Coke. What assumptions do they have that Coke is going to create in their bodies? Letting go of any points of view that they may have had. Not that they have to drink the Coke. There's no have to. It's just then you have choice. You're not going by, this is what I was told, this is what I buy as truth, and this is how I'm going to create or limit my life. No, now you have choice, and you can see, is this going to be a contribution for your body, yes or no? And so when we let go of points of view, okay, and we can use the clearing statement, right, wrong, good, bad, online, pod, poc, shorts, boys and beyonds, and you can find out more about that at theclearingstatement.com. You begin to let go of everywhere you fixed yourself and attached yourself to any particular points of view. And then you can be any point of view, and you can actually know what's going to work for you, okay? So it comes from practice and from trusting in yourself, which goes with tomorrow's tool that I might do tonight because I missed a couple of days in there. But it's this knowing that you know, and you know that you know, even if you think you don't know. So everywhere you think you don't know, but you really do know. And you're really busy making sure that you can prove that you don't know. Will you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, online, pod, poc, shorts, boys and beyonds. So if you know that you know, and you've got this tool of light and heavy, you know that whatever you choose, as long as you're choosing lightness, will keep opening and expanding the possibilities in your life. Now, if you're not choosing lightness and you're choosing things that are contracted and heavy and you're trying to live for other people, you know, what happens is you get stuck. And then, you know, after spending 15 years on a therapist's couch and living, you know, to fulfill everybody else's, you know, desires and points of view, you come out going, this is what I lived for? Really? Like, do over. No, and so this is your choice. You can choose what lights you up. You can choose what brings you joy. You can choose what works for you. It doesn't mean that it has to work forever. It just means that it has to work for the next few seconds. And if you keep choosing whatever is light for you, your world becomes filled with lightness. And you don't have to be so busy backpedaling and undoing and trying to resolve problems and trying to, you know, fix things. You no longer have to fix anything if you're willing to choose what's true for you, which is this tool of light. Whatever lights you up is what's going to be true for you. The more you fill your life up with things that are light, the things that bring you lightness, bring a smile to this pair of lips, and I often like to laugh in Joyful Possibilities classes on those set of lips as well, the more you are really, really tuned in with what's working for you. And you're adding you. This challenge is about being you, okay? And changing the world if the world would like to change, but it's being you in the world. And when you're willing to be you, that invites other people to be them too. So I realize I spoke a lot in the English part this time, but I'm gonna and move into Spanish because these videos are bilingual. So, hola, soy Rachel Silver, soy facilitadora certificada de Access Consciousness y estoy jugando con todos estos amigos inspiradores que tengo que están haciendo un desafío de 30 días de herramientas de Siendo Tú, cambiando el mundo, basados en el libro de Dr. Dane Here, Siendo Tú, cambiando el mundo. Y están ellos en Stockholm ahorita divirtiendo de herramientas para otro año de facilitar estas clases. So, para mi experiencia y para hacer invitación a otros también, yo estoy pasando día tras día de este desafío. En algún lugar tiene el enlace ahí para registrar y puede disfrutar del desafío en cualquier momento. Es divertido ver todos los facilitadores y la manera que expresan cada herramienta y la manera que expresan en general, porque es muy diferente y muy distinta como cada persona trabaja con las herramientas. So, la herramienta de hoy, número 7, se llama liviano o ligero o pesado. Ligero, pesado. Ligero, pesado, ¿qué es? Es una herramienta que puede conectarte con tu sabiduría, con tu saber, que es una de tus capacidades como un ser infinito en este planeta. Tú sabes qué funcionará para ti. So, si está dispuesto a seguir eligiendo lo que funciona para ti, por supuesto, tu vida va a funcionar. So, ¿cómo funciona esto? Yo tomé una clase, mi segunda clase de varas con Danielle Carter, que escribió el libro de Right Body for You, el cuerpo correcto para ti, con Gary Douglas. Y antes de que salió este libro, sí, soy de la edad de los dinosaurios, yo pregunto a ella sobre esta herramienta que está presentada en la clase de varas de liviano o ligero y pesado y cómo podemos utilizarlo para guiar, porque en mi cuerpo todavía, empezando Access, no lo percibí. So ella me dijo, utiliza su cuerpo como un péndulo. Y me dijo, ok, toma algunos pasos ahí, ¿ya? Y para que pueden ver cuerpo, muéstrame sí. Estoy llegando para adelante. Cuerpo, muéstrame no. Y ahí para atrás. Cuerpo, ¿deseas? Porque yo la pregunté y ella usó, ¿deseas tomar cloro? Wow. Mi cuerpo inmediatamente dijo, no hay que analizar las estadísticas de qué es bueno en cloro o qué va a dañar en mi sistema y qué es. Cuerpo, ¿deseas tomar Coca-Cola? No, gracias. Cuerpo, ¿deseas tomar café? Ajá. Okay. Y así puede ser guiado, ¿ya? ¿Qué funciona para ti? La cosa es que puede utilizar esto con comidas, con medicinas, con clases que deseas tomar, con gente con quien deseas pasar tiempo o no. Es empezar a conocer. Tu cuerpo es una unidad de conciencia consciente. Llegó contigo para ser tu cuate en esta encarnación, para venir y para apoyarte en saber lo que va a funcionar para ti. Y algo que no recordé decir en el parte de inglés, es impresionante cómo tu cuerpo puede guiarte en lo que funciona para su cuerpo. Yo estuve pasando en Amazon mirando diferentes cosas y miré un libro que normalmente no compro libros de dieta ni cosas así de salud típico, etcétera, porque tengo diferentes puntos de vista, pero este libro me jaló y era el Thyroid algo de Anthony, no recuerdo su nombre, Medical Medium, uno de estos libros, pero este libro en específico, y aprendí ahí a tomar jugo de apio, que nunca en mi vida tomé un jugo de apio así simple, y especialmente en la mañana, etcétera, pero mi cuerpo estaba pidiendo esto, y estaba pidiendo información. No era todo el parte de cosa que puede pasar y el otra cosa que puede pasar, era mira estos lindas diferentes recetas y diferentes cosas que mi cuerpo me mostró, más alcachofas, más green beans, más espárragos, más de jugo de apio. Y así yo pude ser guiado por mi cuerpo. Estos aretes son otra cosa que me jaló. Estuvo pasando en Tel Aviv cuando estuvo ahí en marzo y pasé y como que mi cuerpo me da vuelta y yo miré porque no puso atención con mi cabeza, pero mi cuerpo me paró y daba vuelta frente de una mesa ahí donde este artista estaba presentando estos aretes maravillosos, muchos otros también, y pendants y diferentes cosas, pero estos aretes literalmente estaban como en este jalón, esta invitación a mi cuerpo, y me hicieron tan feliz y tan divertida. Cada vez que lo puso yo siento como $1,000,000. No son oro, no son diamantes, no son nada de esto, pero me dan una sonrisa que tiene mucho color y mucha alegría y contribuyen a mi vida. Y cuando yo pregunto cada cosa que compro si va a contribuir a mi vida también, es un sí o no, es un ligero o pesado. Y puedo utilizar estas herramientas para 1,000 de cosas. En lugar de decir, existe esta clase y no quiero perderlo, percibe cómo será tu futuro si eliges esto y si no. Puede percibir cómo será tu vida, cómo será el mundo en 5 años, 50 años, 500 años, 5,000 años, si eliges esto. Y si no lo eliges. y puede percibir, es algo de un split second, así rapidito, la concienciación. Más de esto, empecemos a entrar con la cabeza. Y nos educaron muy bien para ser muy bien educados y para saber todo así de pensar sobre todas las cosas, de calificar, de ver, de hacer su pros y su cons de las cosas. Pero realmente no funciona así. Realmente la primer concienciación, el primer momentito de saber, sí, esto es para mí, esto se abre su mundo, ¿ya? So, si está dispuesto a empezar a jugar con esto, puede ser utilizando su cuerpo como pendulum, puede ser preguntando sí, no, cuál es más ligero, cuál es más pesado, y puede empezar a percibir en su cuerpo. So, cada vez que pregunta, si utiliza su cuerpo como pendulum, puede percibir, siento más como o siento más ligero, más expansivo. Y lo más que están sonriendo, son expansivos, lo más facilidad que va a tener en la vida. Si eliges más cosas que llevan esta facilidad, esta ligereza, este gozo a tu vida, lo más fluido que tu vida va a ser. Y ya no hay que resolver problemas, ya no hay que vivir tratando de arreglar cosas que quizás elegiste en cualquier momento y ahorita están deshaciendo. Si sigues eligiendo lo que te llena tu vida de facilidad, todo fluye. So, ¿cómo puede mejorar esto? Es la invitación de hoy, del desafío del 30 días de Siendo Tú. Y está ahí el enlace en algún lugar. Puede unir a este desafío y disfrutar con todos los facilitadores fabulosos de Being You Certified Facilitators. So, ¿cómo puede mejorar esto? Arrivederci.